here in city is very nice. Walk 5 or 10 minutes, complete difference. I'm not staying here too long, so I'm not going to put myself at risk. And then the police was like, get out, go, go. It's very... Buenos tardes, and we're back again with another vlog. And on today's vlog, I'm in Panama City. It wasn't a place that I thought I would be going anytime soon. One of the main reasons I'm in Panama City is because in order to get to my next destination, I have to transit through here. So I thought, why not spend a few days in this beautiful place? Let's check it out. I haven't done any prior research before coming here, but all I know is it's one of like banking hub. There's a lot of banks here, just like in Frankfurt, Germany. There's a lot of big banks there. So on today's vlog, I'm going to just take you around the city, maybe just like the coastline of the city, give you my first impressions of Panama. Like I said, I've been here for about 5 to 7 days now, so I just want to tell you my impression, give you my first views. Again, it's a bit difficult sometimes to give your first impression of somewhere if you haven't been here or if you haven't been there for several months. So before I went to Mexico a few months ago, I had impressions that it was very dangerous, very bad, I would never go there. But then I actually spent 6 months there and it was completely different. People were beautiful, very friendly, food was very nice. So I thought, you know what, let me just continue vlogging and sharing the good message that not everything that you see on the internet is true. Some places that it says is very dangerous, sometimes it's got the nicest people there, but what's portrayed on the media is what stops people from going. Not saying that there's no crime whatsoever, but generally most of the time it's a nice place. So today's vlog, I'm gonna give you my first impressions of Panama City. Unfortunately, I won't have enough time to go to other areas of Panama. Like, Panama is so beautiful based on what I've seen on YouTube and images, that it has like forest, it has a lot of indigenous people, it has places you can go waterfalling. There's many stuff you can do, but I'm only going to be staying in the city because I haven't got enough time. So I managed to get myself a bike. This bike here is a mountain bike, and it was $5 per hour, which I think is about £3 or £2, so very reasonable. It's gonna travel around the city, give you my first impressions. Usually when I'm doing these vlogs, I'm usually walking or going by foot, but I thought, you know what, why not try to do a vlog a bit different and show you me whilst riding, because sometimes when I'm walking, there's only so far I can go or so far I can cover in a vlog. So let's see what I can do with this bike today. Seems like there's a huge fire going over there, but look, like before I leave, before I head off and continue riding, doesn't it look like Dubai? It looks like Dubai, or it's giving me a little Miami vibes. Unfortunately, this part of the city or town hasn't got a beach, but I think there's 2 oceans that connect in this area. Like I said, I haven't done no prior research, I'm just waffling today. But if you look over there, there's a lot of high-rise buildings, some banks over there. It looks like Dubai. Like, if I was to take a photo and upload this on social media, everyone would literally think I'm in Dubai or Miami. It's giving that vibes. But let's continue heading around town whilst I give you more information on my impression. Like I said, I've never done this before, so hopefully I don't fall off the bike. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself in front of everyone. No gracias, señor. It's okay. So the first thing let's talk about the people. Panamanian people are very beautiful. There's a lot of messages on social media that they're very rude or very straightforward, but I feel like they're very friendly. However, unfortunately, surprisingly, not a lot of people speak English here. But I thought, because it's like a financial hub and it's very close to like Miami and the Caribbean, I thought like a lot of the locals or even shopkeepers will speak English. Like when I'm in Mexico or Colombia, if you go to like the tourist zones, a lot of the shopkeepers speak English, and they actively try to learn how to speak English, because obviously they want to sell to people, and obviously they want to be able to, you know, sell their product. But in Panama City in particular, there's not a lot of people that speak English, surprisingly, and I haven't seen that much tourists from like Europe or tourists from like UK, for example. The people I have seen are from like New York and parts of the Caribbean as well. It may be because of the times that we are facing right now where a lot of people can't travel. But yeah, I haven't seen much. I haven't seen any Brits. I haven't seen no one from Europe at all. So yeah, so that's my first impression. Panamanian people are very nice, very friendly people. However, not a lot of people speak English here. So here we're coming up to the canal. This is where I think this is a canal. Hopefully I'm not wrong. This is where a lot of money is made in Panama. I'm pretty sure this is the canal. But I think they also got a fish market over here as well. Second impression of Panama. Damn, man, it's humid. It is so humid. Like, I feel like this is hotter than Mexico, hotter than Colombia. It's so humid, there's no breeze. Like, I'm right by the water now and I ain't feeling no breeze. Yes, majority of my videos I'm sweating anyway, but here it's ridiculously humid. It's so humid, so bear in mind of that. The temperature, the humidity. Always have some agua, water with you when you're traveling. Again, in these times, wearing mask is very difficult. Some people wear a mask and they wear like a shield as well. In this humid, this heat, it's very difficult. Oh, it's very difficult wearing a mask in these times. Yes, we need to protect ourselves and protect others, but I feel like because I'm riding a bike, it's not that bad right now. So yes, temperature is the next thing. 1 second. These bikes as well. I think those bikes are boring. So my next impression of Panama City. Panama City is quite expensive. I don't know what to say, but for the past about 8 months, I've been traveling around Colombia, I've been traveling around Mexico, and I've definitely realized that Panama is quite expensive. So when I'm in Mexico, actually when I'm in Colombia, I can buy a whole fish, like a full-size fish, fried fish with arroz, which is rice. Also I can get plátano, which is like plantain, and also I can get soup. So you get soup as a starter, then you get rice and you get fish and plantain and salad, and also you get a free drink. So it's usually fresh lime juice or orange juice, for example. But here in Panama, if I was to get that same meal, it's probably like $15 minimum, $10 to $15. So the price of food and drinks is much more expensive in Panama compared to Colombia. Oh, it's starting to rain now. First time in that 8 days it's starting to rain. But food in Panama, drinks in Panama is much more expensive compared to Colombia and Mexico. And one of the reasons why is that, surprisingly, I still don't really know the full information, but I was checking before I came. I was looking at the Panamanian currency, and they've got their own currency, but they actually use, majority of the place, they use US dollars. And if they are accepting Panamanian currency, it's the same value as the US dollar all the time. So just basically, I'm basically in New York. If I'm buying food or drinks, I'm expecting New York, Miami prices, simply because they're using US dollars. If you're a US citizen, the reason why I'm looking back is my girlfriend's riding as well. If you're a US citizen, it's a huge benefit for you because you don't need to exchange the currency. So very easy for you. However, for people like me, we have to change the currency, and also the cost of things are much more expensive. So just imagine the locals, I spoke to one of the locals, and he said he had to do 2 to 3 jobs to make a living because it's very expensive. So I don't know if the currency kind of puts tourists off, or I don't know if the currency is a good thing. But yeah, when you come into Panama, expect to use US dollars. Don't be thinking that you're in Colombia where you have $5 and it's worth a lot, or you're in Mexico, you have $10, is worth a lot. That's not the case. When you're in Panama, expect to pay the same prices as if you was in Miami or those places as well. give you a bit more view of the town. One good thing about here, they got like a bike lane. However, like on the roads, their bike lanes are quite small. They're not as big or as wide as the UK or the Netherlands, for example. So bear that in mind if you like riding bikes. Their bike lanes are not that big. We've got some shops here as well. Again, if I was in Mexico, Colombia, I'd be spending a lot of money on supporting these businesses, but here it's UK prices, so sorry, it's US prices, so I'm not on it. But yeah, when you go around town, they got a lot of these scooters that you can rent, and the majority of the places around the city, they actually have free Wi-Fi. So if you're like me who hasn't got a Panamanian SIM card, don't worry, just put your phone on flight mode, and usually there's Wi-Fi somewhere in the city where you can just connect, download the app and get one of these scooters. Or if you don't want to use the app, just go to the same store where I got my bike. They got scooters there, they got bikes. They got bikes for 4 people as well, not just for bikes for 1 person or 2 people, but they got bigger bikes as well. So here's what I'm saying, like here is giving literally Miami vibes. Look, palm trees here, nice buildings. However, there's no sun. So yeah, I want to catch my breath. I'm going to tell you my next thought on Panama City. Yeah, look, it just feels weird using US currency in Panama. I know Panama's in America, but I think it's Central America, but it just feels weird because obviously when I'm in Colombia and I'm in Mexico, they all have their own currency. But here I'm using dollars. It just feels weird. But I'm gonna see if I can get a drink or if I can get get some water or some juice before I continue. Hola, señor. Una agua, por favor. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Mucho frío. Gracias, gracias, señor. Sorry, in this video there's gonna be like a lot of edits and cuts because I'm trying to show you a lot of the city without dragging out this vlog. But yeah, man, this part of town is such a nice vibe, like especially in the afternoon or evening. It's such a cool place to ride your bike, go for a jog, go for a walk. And for some reason in Panama City it has a lot of police and soldiers. Some people might think, oh, there's a lot of police around, so that means there's a lot of danger. Some people might feel a bit more safer that way, but yeah, just to let you know, if you see a lot of police or soldiers, don't feel scared or worry. They're here to protect you, obviously. And yeah, it's just a way of making people in the area or town feel at peace. But so far since I've been here, haven't encountered anyone trying to pickpocket me, anyone trying to attack me. I felt very, very safe. Maybe even more safe than I am in London. However, a few days ago, I did walk to an area. I took a wrong turn, wrong route. I was walking without my phone, just walking without a camera, and then I just turned right, and it looked completely different. It didn't look like this. I'll see if I can drop a clip of what I'll see if I could drop a clip in. Maybe I might visit there by bike. Maybe I might visit there by bike today, or maybe I might just, when I put the bike away, maybe I might visit there and just like have my camera on a download, just so you can see the contrast. I'm not saying Panama City is perfect, but there probably are some dangerous spots, and there is a lot of poverty in it. Like here in the city is very nice. Walk 5 or 10 minutes, complete difference. I'll see if I can show you. I'm not guaranteed to show you by bike, but I might see if I can walk by foot and to show you a little overview. All right, so I think I've shown you the majority. I think I've shown you guys the majority of this part of town. If you go to Panama City, they got a lot of these bridges. Instead of people running across the road, they got a lot of these bridges where you can literally cross over. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am not riding my bike up this hill. I'm tired, so I'm not gonna ride. I'm not gonna even attempt. It's not even that steep, but I ain't gonna attempt. Yeah, I ain't doing it. Walking, taking the chicken way out. Me, although I'm a big guy, I'm quite fit, if I do say it for myself. Usually, since I've been traveling, I usually walk about 2 hours every day, and I'm always doing 10,000 steps minimum. So my aim is to always do 70k at the end of the week. anyone doubt me, I can send you a screenshot on my phone app. But yeah, because taking the bike, crossing this bridge, gonna try show you downtown. Again, when you hire these bikes, they don't give you helmets, so I'm a bit weary. I'm gonna try attempt riding on our part of the town, but if it gets very dangerous or if I don't see a bike lane, then I was gonna go somewhere else where they have a bike lane. So there, I would say there's a nicer part of town. But as I was saying, guys, like a lot of the city doesn't have bike lanes. Like look at these roads, no bike lanes at all. So I'm not sure if cyclists ride on the roads, or I'm not sure if they go on the pavements, but I'm taking a safer route. As I said, the person that gave us the bikes, they didn't give us no helmets, so I'm just gonna keep riding on the pavements until I see another bike lane. But I'm gonna try to take you guys to the other part where I'm mostly staying. There they have like a, I wouldn't say it's kind of a market, I would say it's a street with many shops, and a lot of the shops are a reasonable price. There's one called El Costco or Costo. They have it in the Albrook Mall, which is one of the biggest, if not the biggest mall in Latin America, but they also have smaller shops around town as well. If you're looking for cheap clothing of very, very good quality, just go to El Costco. I'll see if I can ride around there now. Maybe not, because when we was walking there yesterday and today, I didn't see anyone on bicycle. So if we can't ride there, I'll walk with the bike and give you guys an overview of the shop, and then I'll show you some more of the shops around the town before I wrap up this vlog, and hopefully get to show you the very, very dangerous area. So now we're heading over to the other side of town slowly. As you can see, most of the glass buildings, most of the banks are gone. Not many brand new high-rise buildings. So now you can see that I'm going to a different part of the town. I'm going to take you to an area with the market now. Gracias. Yeah, I'm going to take you to the bit with the market now to show you guys what's there, what they have to offer. It's not like your traditional market like Tepito market in Mexico or the bigger markets in Colombia. It's more of just a street with shops on either side. It's not really stores. Hola. Another thing with Panama, there's a lot of hills everywhere. So bear that in mind if you're riding bikes or something. Here they got a baseball ground going on. I think on weekends they're usually practicing on weekends. No, actually not baseball, sorry, cricket. They practice a lot of cricket. I don't watch cricket, so I don't know if they got a good cricket team. But yeah, man, good thing about Panama, I would say, like in the city, there's a lot of things to do, like basketball courts. They got places you can play cricket. They got like free outdoor gym equipment. In London, we don't have many things to do. Like some parks might have football posts and that, but here there's just so much to do. So there's no way a child can get very bored in this town. There's so much to do out here. Hola. All right, so we're definitely heading more towards the more sketchier side of town. As I was saying to you earlier, the contrast is completely different. Yes, I think every country has what we call the richer areas or the more well-developed areas and then the poor areas, but I was just shocked. Maybe because I didn't do any prior research, but I was just shocked at the contrast of things. Like I was saying to you a few days ago, I was walking around this town, and then the police was like, get out, go. It's very, very dangerous. Not this specific road, but if I go further up, which I definitely won't be doing, it's completely different. Like look at that. I'm not staying here too long because I'm not going to put myself at risk, but is this house being burnt down, or is it erosion. Like, why is this part of town like got a lot of broken windows, burnt, ripped apart, but then 5 to 10 minutes walk away is all high-rise buildings, a lot of banking and stuff? Why is it like that? Why is there not more money pumped in these areas? It's just, I just found it weird. Usually when I go to countries and there's like slums or less developed or hoods, it's usually like a good half an hour or an hour away, but here is literally 5 to 10 minutes walk away. Yeah, so literally 5 to 10 minutes walk away. It's completely different. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because again, I'm not going to put myself at danger for a vlog, but it's just completely different from what you guys saw earlier in the video. It's just complete difference. Like, again, I thought maybe an hour away there'll be a big difference, but literally 5 minutes you're in the high-rise buildings, a lot of nice apartments, houses. 5 minutes later you're in a complete different area. During the day I think it's cool, just don't be flashy, don't be showing off, but I think at night time it's completely different. Hola. Yes, yes. Yeah, I think at night time it is completely different, so I wouldn't recommend coming here, wouldn't recommend having your phone out as well, because I'm getting a lot of stares now from all directions. But yeah, when you go to these areas, you see a lot of police dotted around different places, so I'm not sure if there's like always shootouts or robberies. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, man, guys, thank you very much for watching the vlog. Hope you enjoyed that. That was the little tour of Panama City, showing you the high-rise buildings, showing you the things I thought about the area and the people, and also showing you what they class as the dangerous areas or the places not to visit. See you in the next one. All right, complete different view. Like, this bit here is giving me Cuba vibes, and in some parts of Panama it gives you more of a Cartagena vibe. I think that's the old city. It looks a bit more like Cartagena, but this area's definitely don't come here by yourself at night time. Very, very dangerous. But I'm heading out. Peace.